From the vast deserts to the icy landscapes of the poles, Earth has long held secrets beneath its surface. Among these are mysterious lines, patterns so intricate, so unusual that they have baffled explorers, scientists, and theorists for centuries. Today we're diving into 15 of the strangest and most puzzling lines seen across the globe. Lines that stretch for miles, create bizarre patterns, and remain unexplained. Let's begin. First, we begin with one of the most famous and enigmatic lines on Earth, the Nazca Lines in Peru. These vast geoglyphs, which can only be fully appreciated from the air, stretch across the desert. Some are simple lines, others are intricate shapes depicting animals, birds, and plants. But what purpose did they serve? Were they markers for celestial events, ancient rituals, or something far more mysterious? The Nazca Lines continue to baffle researchers to this day. Stretching over 13,000 miles, the Great Wall of China is not just a line in the landscape, it's a monumental achievement in ancient engineering. Built to protect China from invading forces, its line cuts across deserts, mountains, and grasslands. While its purpose is well known, the sheer scale of the wall and its enduring presence make it one of the world's most impressive and recognizable lines. India's magnetic hill in Ladakh, an optical illusion, creates a strange effect. Vehicles appear to move uphill against gravity. This curious line, seemingly defying the laws of physics, has mystified visitors for centuries. Local legends suggest magnetic forces at play, though scientists attribute it to the layout of the surrounding terrain and the perspective shift that makes it appear like an uphill incline when it's actually a downhill slope. Next, we turn our attention to the equator, the imaginary line that divides the Earth into the northern and southern hemispheres. This line affects everything from weather patterns to the Earth's gravitational field, yet it's invisible, drawing a perfect circle around the planet. The equator plays a pivotal role in Earth's natural systems, but its true significance is something we often overlook in daily life. The International Date Line, an invisible line that marks where each calendar day begins and ends, cuts across the Pacific Ocean. While this line might seem abstract, it has a real-world impact, affecting time zones and the flow of global activities. Cross it and you lose or gain a day, depending on your direction. A seemingly simple line, but one that plays an essential role in the mechanics of time itself. The Bermuda Triangle, often depicted as a mysterious, almost magical line in the ocean, has earned its reputation as a place where ships and planes vanish without a trace. Is it an area of intense magnetic anomaly, or perhaps a line that marks an ancient, unexplained phenomenon? The Bermuda Triangle remains a symbol of the unexplained, where strange lines and events intersect. In the UK, Stonehenge is an iconic prehistoric monument that draws lines across the landscape, aligning perfectly with celestial events such as the solstices. The stones themselves form a series of lines and shapes, creating a structure that was likely used for ritualistic purposes. The mystery behind why these specific lines were drawn in such a way continues to fascinate archaeologists and visitors alike. Stretching almost 6,000 miles, the Trans-Siberian Railway forms one of the longest continuous lines on Earth, connecting Moscow with the far reaches of Siberia. This monumental line in Russia has transformed the landscape, bringing the East and West together in a way no other line has. While not mysterious, its scale and impact make it one of the most impressive lines we've ever constructed. Built by the Romans, Hadrian's Wall marks a boundary line between the Roman Empire and the lands to the north where tribes posed a threat. Spanning over 70 miles, this line across the north of England was once a formidable defense. Today it remains a symbol of the Roman Empire's expansion and the need to demarcate territory in an ever-changing world. The lines of longitude and latitude are invisible but vital. Imagine them as the grid upon which our entire understanding of geography is based. These lines divide the Earth into measurable sections, allowing us to navigate and make sense of our planet. They might seem simple, but these lines are the foundation of modern cartography. The Demilitarized Zone between North and South Korea is one of the most militarized borders in the world, a line drawn after the Korean War to create separation. This line, technically a neutral zone, is still heavily patrolled today, a physical and symbolic barrier between two nations with a complex history. It serves as a reminder of the lingering tensions in the region. In the heart of Africa lies the Sahara Desert, where natural lines created by wind erosion dunes and the landscape's ever-changing conditions define the vast, barren stretch of land. These lines, sometimes appearing as waves or curves, are among the largest natural patterns visible from space. The Great Rift Valley in Africa is one of the most significant geological lines on Earth. It stretches over 4,000 miles and is the result of tectonic activity, where the Earth's crust is slowly pulling apart. This natural line is not just a geological feature, it also marks the location of some of humanity's earliest hominid fossils, making it an essential site in the study of human evolution. The California coastline is marked by a series of visible fault lines, including the famous San Andreas Fault. These geological fractures stretch across the landscape, creating significant seismic activity. The boundary lines between tectonic plates visible above and below the surface serve as a reminder of the powerful forces shaping our planet. The Amazon River, with its vast network of tributaries, forms an almost continuous line through the dense jungles of South America, known as the lifeblood of the rainforest. This line weaves through one of the most biodiverse regions on Earth. As the river flows, it creates natural pathways, shaping the environment and the people who rely on it. It's a natural line that sustains life in the heart of the jungle. From the ancient to the modern, the natural to the man-made, Earth is filled with strange and fascinating lines, some we created, others formed by the forces of nature, whether dividing territories marking celestial events, or standing as symbols of mystery. These lines connect us to the past, the present and the future.